Rematch 5v5 tips that will make you be a better midfielder in 5v5 and will help you gain a better understanding of how to connect the attack and help the defense out. So first we have to talk about pressure resistance, because this is the building blocks of a midfielder in Rematch 100%. So being pressure resistant is better if I show you in this clip where these two players are actively pressing me, trying to get the ball. I dribble right, then I dribble left, and I dribble past them into my teammate. Quick sideways pass just from dribbling past a couple of players and being press resistant. Now guys, this is key, because as a midfielder you're not always going to be in situations where there's an easy pass on. Sometimes you're going to have to dribble and make sure you create space yourself. The best players can create spaces by themselves through their dribbling technique. This is exactly how you do it. Now another instance where you have to use pressure resistant is if a teammate has delivered a pass to you and you are directly marked by another player. You must use your quick dribbling here or a flick straight past them, like I'm going to show you how to do in this clip, where I flicked it past him, created a lot of space for me, waited for my teammate to make that run and pass it straight into him, and created a really good opportunity just from being press resistant. Now to be more creative in Rematch as a midfielder, your two dangerous zones are going to be outside of the box and on the wide flanks. So outside the box, I recommend the lob pass, because this means you are basically telling your teammate to go ahead and volley it. And as we know, volleys in Rematch are probably the most fastest and accurate weapons you can use. So you draw teammates to your side, quick little lob through pass into your teammate, and hopefully they score and you get an assist. That's how you be more creative. Now in the wide flanks, this is where you can use dribbling. A combination of that quick twitch dribbling, L2X, then use L1, flick your stick left or right depending on where the space is, and cross it in right on your teammate. Another lob through pass so you can get that easy assist. Now we're going to talk about the defensive side of the game. And for me, the biggest tip for me is when you're in an out of possession setup as a defensive minded midfielder, now you're going to want to sit in front of the defense. Now as I'm going to show you in this clip, I sat in front of the defense, I sat around that area, and I waited for someone to enter that area, and I tackled them straight into my teammate. And it creates a really threatening chance, because as a midfielder you want to create threatening chances, but you also want to tackle efficiently to create those chances. Through my tackling and my positioning, I've created a very good chance. Now also as a midfielder, you want to keep busy around the centre of the field. You want to press every single ball that comes and try and get those key tackles to really get that attack going, because as an out of possession midfielder you want to make the opponent's lives miserable. You don't want to give them free time on the ball to do whatever passes they want, because as a midfielder that is not what works for you. As a midfielder you want the ball back so you can do those passes that they are failing to do to your pressure. That is all for Rematch 5v5 midfield profile tips. Use these tips and you will become an elite midfielder that improves in all facets of the game, from attack to defense to just being a press resistant masterpiece. In a bit, guys.